In a recent video, Get Started with GenUI in Flutter, we explored how to build dynamic client-side UIs. We focused on local interaction, showing you how to create adaptive experiences without needing a complex server setup. Today, we're taking the next step. We're looking at how you can connect those interfaces to the cloud, giving your agents access to massive reasoning models, real-time APIs, and the ability to perform complex tasks. To do that, we can use Agent Development Kit, or ADK. It provides the infrastructure needed to build these powerful backend agents. ADK is an open source framework that handles the heavy lifting, reasoning, state management, and tool execution. To communicate with the user, the agents built with ADK use a standardized streaming protocol, which we can use to have a standard way to send dynamic UI components to the front end, decoupling your agent's logic from the client implementation. The real power lies in what ADK enables on the server. Your agents can securely access databases, call internal APIs, and orchestrate complex workflows, things you can't easily do on a client device. But how do we render the UI for these workflows? Instead of sending static images or HTML, the agent generates structured JSON payloads describing the intent of the UI. This is where Flutter GenUI package comes in. Your app receives the structured response, which might include an initial generated plan alongside specific inputs for refinement. It maps the schema to the widgets you defined. The agent provides the content and the controls, and your app decides to render this as a seamless experience. This means your agent can think, fetch data, and update the UI incrementally without you having to write complex socket management code. Let's see this in action. This is Verdure, a demo of a landscape design agent. It is a Flutter client powered by an ADK backend. Let's say the user starts a new landscape design. The agent processes a request and responds not just with the text, but with a structured JSON payload describing the interactive interface. It's similar to how a web server might return a form, but here it's fully native. But unlike a normal client-server form, it can generate unique questions based on the content that the user uploaded, powered by Gemini. In this video, the agent composed a layout in its response, and the Flutter app composed together the corresponding widgets. When the user takes action, it will update the client-side data model. And when they hit submit as a user action, it will be sent back to the agent with the new context and returns the new state. This looks like magic, but the code is surprisingly simple. Let's build a new budget slider component in the Verdure sample to see what is needed on the client and server to have these custom components beyond what the default catalog provides. First, in Flutter, we can introduce the default widget catalog. Then we can use the GenUI package to map a name and a schema with a widget builder to the new custom component. Notice that we aren't writing any networking code here. We just tell the SDK, if the agent asks for a budget slider, verify that the data matches the schema and render the standard Flutter slider. Now let's flip to the backend. Since the GenUI architecture relies on a standard JSON protocol to describe the widgets and intent, your backend can technically be anything: a Dart server, a Node.js app, or even a Python service. As long as it returns the correct JSON schema, the Flutter client can render it. However, to build a robust, scalable agent, we recommend using ADK. It handles the complex reasoning and state management for you. In our code, we simply define agent's logic to have it return the UI structure. ADK takes care of the rest, bridging the intelligence back to your Flutter app. But why go to all this trouble? Why not just render Markdown or HTML? It comes down to control. With GenUI, you are not limited to just generic text and images. You define components. This means the agent can leverage custom, interactive components like the budget slider that fit perfectly into your app's design system. You get the flexibility of generative UI without sacrificing the native look and feel. And performance. Because we're sending lightweight JSON structures, not pixels or heavy layout code, the payloads are tiny. And because the widgets are in Flutter, you get 60 FPS animations and native gestures. By combining the Flutter GenUI package with an ADK backend, you can unlock a whole new class of applications. Check out the Verdure sample and start building your own widget registry at github.com/flutter/GenUI. We cannot wait to see what you'll build.